getting this one. What makes this one special? 50% larger than our original destination boards. This is a family-owned business. These are all solid wood. They are made from bamboo, which is easy on knives. It's environmentally friendly. They're laser engraved. So you have a cutting board on one side and a serving board on the other, and all you do is pick your state. And I know you have a lot of pride. You have a lot of pride in your home state, or maybe it's where you grew up, or maybe it's from a state that you no longer live in, but it's near and dear to your heart. This could be a fun geography lesson. This could be a conversation piece, but here's what you're getting. You're getting this entire configuration. And I think I'll go right over here to Michigan, which is near and dear to my family's heart. It's where my mother grew up and where we spend some of our family summers. So you are getting a 50% larger solid wood cutting board, but you're also getting the serving spoon. That's also engraved for you. You're getting this great little, what we call a salt cellar. Isn't this fun? We'll show you all the fun ways you can use this. It will also have the name of your state, and that's also made in solid bamboo. And then you're getting this great little cheese knife set. You get everything from the fork to the spade, and you get 2 different knives. So those are all included for you. Not to mention, it comes beautifully gift boxed. So here's what happens. Every time they're on air, we give you this amazing exclusive offer. We give you the biggest board that we've ever done, and we give you a $61 value, which is still a really great price, I have to say. But the fact that you're getting all of this for $20 off, you're getting it for $39.99 for today's specials for the 4th. Come on in. Lindsay Mattioli, she is representing her family today. Her mother and stepfather started this company. You look amazing. Happy 4th of July.
Thank you, Sarah. It's great to be here. I'm so happy to be here to share this gift set. This is one of my favorite products that we have. And I want to point out the size of this because you did mention that it was 50% larger, and I have the California. It's kind of hard to see until you have them side by side. So check out the difference. You want to hold this one up?
Sure.
So this is the original size. This is the size that you're going to be getting in the gift set today. So it's a lot bigger. You're going to be able to entertain more. And it's just great to have because, you know, when you're putting it on your wall, by the way, they come with these little hang tags. You can hang it on your wall. It really just brings out all the detail and the design of what's on the board. So I love to call this our 3-in-1. The front, like you mentioned, has the is for serving, for charcuterie. Flip the board over. This is the side that you're going to be using for your cutting needs. And then, of course, we've got the hang tag on the top. So it's really got all these different uses. It's a versatile board. And we just love this board. And, you know, with a whole set, like you said, you just need to pick your state. And it's laser engraved. And it's coated with a food-safe lacquer. So pick your state. All of the pieces in this set will have your state engraved on each piece.
I can't believe the size. I mean, I thought the last one was big.
Right.
These are 50% larger. So let me show you a few of the states because I want you to find your state and tell us about all the designs and how do you choose what to engrave on your state?
Yeah, so this was really a labor of love with our company. We have a small company and we went out to people that we know in all the different states. We did a ton of research. It took us years and years, but we wanted to make sure that we incorporated all of the little towns, all of the things that make each state unique. So when you get your board or when you look online and you pick your state, zoom in, look at all the little places. You're not just going to see highways, you're going to see all the things that make each state come to life. So you've got New York there, you've got the Catskill Mountains, you've got Albany, you've got the capitals, all the fun things. And you know, you've got designs, you've got state parks. So it's really something that when you look at this board, you're gonna think of the memories that you've had in your state. You know, we all love our state because it's this connection that we have with whether you're living there, whether, you know, you're from, you lived somewhere, you went to college in a different state, whether your grandparents live somewhere else, we've got that connection and those memories. And that's what makes this gift set so special.
And every state is unique. When you think about how much work goes into these, because obviously every state has its own shape. Are you ready for Ohio? These are big. You are going to do a lot of cutting. You're going to do a lot of serving, but you're also going to do a lot of sharing memories. You're going to have a conversation piece. You're going to have a geography lesson. These are fun for the whole family. And when you're not using it, you can hang it up because it comes with the cord. So here's what happens every time they're on air. They go quickly, and some of the states start to sell out. So you are getting 50% larger, and you're getting our biggest bundle. Here's a good little look at our cheese tool set. You get all 4 pieces. You get 2 of the spatulas, you get the fork, and you get the spade. You also get the engraved large spoon, and you also get the engraved salt cellar. So you get all of this. You can keep some, you can gift some. They make the best gifts. And tell us a little bit about how they are made. We've got some great footage for everyone, but a $61 value. You're now getting lowest price ever, $39.99. Come on in, grab your state, show some pride, right?
Yeah. So as you were, so here's our office, and in our office, so we have a small company. We have about 25 people. That's our designer, Joelle. And it was really, a labor of love for her. She worked on this, like I said, for years. So here she is manually designing all of the different parts of each state. We had so many revisions. This is the laser etching process, and I think it's so cool because you can see the laser really jump around as it's engraving into the bamboo. So this is my favorite part of the video, but you can see the laser is not going to chip off. It's not going to rub off because it is lasered in the bamboo, and then it's coated with a food safe lacquer.
Do we still have that map of the states? And I can just show you all the different states that are available. I don't know if we have that this visit, but what you have is a choice of all 50 states plus 5 islands. We have Kauai, we have Maui, we have Oahu, we have Long Island, and we have Puerto Rico. All 50 states plus Kauai, Maui, Oahu, Long Island, Puerto Rico. So here's everything that we have. All you do is choose your state. Now here's what's so great. You might live in Florida like I have for many years, but you might decide you want to buy Alaska. Well, could I go to any gift shop in Florida and buy an Alaska
That's such a good
souvenir?
Point.
Probably not. And I have seen these in gift shops since I travel so much, Lindsay, and I always come back to HSN because nobody else has this value and no one else has this price. I have gifted this. I had my cousin get engaged last year. I gifted this as a housewarming present. I did this as an anniversary gift. I give these out for holidays. Everybody always is so thrilled, and they always have so much fun looking at their state and going, oh yeah, remember the summer we went here.
I love that. You have these people that you want to get them a good gift, and you don't know what their favorite color is. You don't know what shirt size they wear. Well, this is that gift that, people aren't going to expect it, but they will always love it. And I just want to show you real quick. I just put this board together real quick. You don't have to be a charcuterie master to put down a board that looks nice. You really just have to, put the fruits and vegetables and meats and cheeses on and let the board do the work for you. It's going to level up your entertaining style. Like I said, it makes a great gift for anyone. We're going to be doing a lot of gathering during the summer, and so I think this is the perfect time. And by the way, this gift set is exclusive only to HSN. This size is only available on HSN. So if you want this size, if you want this gift set, now is the time to get it.
I can't get over the size in California. By the way, if you live in the biggest state, you're not paying more. We could charge you more if you lived in California, but actually they're all the same price. Just to give you an idea, you could put this in a great little gift basket. You could add a bottle of wine, you could add some jam, you could do some cheese and crackers, some chocolates, you could throw in some beautiful knives, but you're getting all these accessories. So this is the largest cutting boards we have ever done. This is also the biggest accessory bundle we've ever done. And to get a fabulous gift under $40, I have been so impressed with every totally bamboo order I've placed, Lindsay. I've also impressed my family and my friends. They think I spent a fortune.
That's right.
And they're loving it, not just for actual practical use, but they love hanging it. They love sharing it. And it's always like really fun to pull out at a party because everybody has a story about that state.
And you know what, when we pull this out at our parties, people are like, where did you get them, right? Because it's not that thing that you see in every store. It's so unique, and it looks like something that you would have to go down to some artisan craft market to find. And so when you have these in your home and you're pulling them out, like you said, it's that conversation piece. So as people are, eating off the board and they're pulling the pieces of cheeses and meats off the board, they're uncovering pieces, parts of the state. And so it's kind of fun because you go through and you say, here's where I went on vacation, or here's where I lived. And it is that conversation piece for some people that, maybe we don't know what to talk about when we're at parties.
And I'm starting to learn my new home state. I live in Pennsylvania now. I'm still getting used to it. We're in our new studios here in Pennsylvania. But what I love is that I can look at this board and I can start to recognize some of the places I've been, or I can start planning my next trip. Oh, I really want to go to Lancaster, or I want to go to Hershey Park. Oh, I've heard about Allentown. Oh, maybe we could go way up here. We can check out this state park, or we can see that there's some beautiful wild animals here in the middle. You can go all the way out here. Oh, see, I didn't even know this. Apparently there's snowboarding somewhere in Pennsylvania. I didn't know that. So see, I learned something new every day. Where is it? Seven Springs. Okay, Stephanie Roberts knows. All right, so I definitely have to take a trip out there. I'm from Colorado, so I assume no one else has mountains. Well, look at there, Puxatawney. We know who's in Puxatawney, and it is the fabulous groundhog. So he's what, looking for a shadow or something? What's the story? See, I gotta learn more about Pennsylvania. See, it's a geography lesson.
Because if you've got small kids at home and you want to, switch up the plate that they're going to eat on, put a sandwich on this put on this cutting board. Give them, a charcuterie for dinner. And this is such a great idea to teach them that lesson. Now I want to show you, because we're over here in Pennsylvania.
These are big.
Again, the size difference, because especially for a state like Pennsylvania, you really see how much bigger this is.
That's impressive.
This is so much bigger to give you more serving space, more cutting space. And again, this board is a versatile board because you've got the cutting board on the back, the serving on the front, and then the hang tag on the top to, use as decor in your house.
If you're a realtor, would this not be like the greatest, like little housewarming gift? But you're not breaking the bank. You're not spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You're not buying Waterford crystal. That's lovely. But, everyone is going to just be absolutely thrilled. Anytime I have gifted this, everyone else at the party said, where do I get one? I gave one to my mom in Michigan, and she spends some of her summers up there with my dad, and there's other relatives in this northern Michigan area. It's super pretty. And then as soon as I unveiled it at the party, everyone else said, I want one, I want one. So be prepared, because they're just so special, and each one of them is unique. If you live in Texas, you're getting another really fun design. You get all the landmarks, you get all the national parks, you get the animals, you get the flora, the fauna, the towns, the cities. You really get the heart and the story of the state. And I think that's what everybody really loves. They really come to life, don't they?
And you actually bring up a good point. So if you are getting one and you're thinking about getting one for a gift, maybe your mother-in-law, your aunts, uncles, whoever it is, make sure you pick one up for yourself, because you will get this home, you will unpack it and start looking at all the detail in every state. And, it's such a great deal. And remember, you're getting these 7 pieces. So when you add them all up, there's actually 7 pieces to this set, all engraved with your state on it. And I do want to talk about the durability of this board, because it is not that heavy. It's a good weight.
But if about 2 to 4 pounds on it, depending on the state.
You're not going to do lift weights with this, but it's a nice weight. And if you look on the side, so if you want to zoom in here, the board has 3 layers of crosshatch bamboo. And what that does is it makes the board extra durable. So when you're using this every day, or you're using it for entertaining, you can feel really good that the board's not going to split or crack like other boards may do. So this is really a quality bamboo board. And I want to point that out because, some people say, I'm too afraid to use it, or I just want to hang it on the wall.
And it's good for knives, too. Talk about that.
Yeah. So bamboo is a really durable material, which is why we love to use it in the kitchen. Not only for its beauty, but it is really hard and durable, and it really holds up to knife marks pretty well. So as we're cutting on the back, you're not going to see as many knife marks as you may see on other plastic cutting boards and things like that.
And that's really nice to know that it's not going to actually wear down your knives or dull your knives because bamboo is such an amazing material. It's also very durable and it's also a renewable resource. It's a wonderful time to think about getting a great cutting board. I just have updates for you because this always happens. But since we just launched our 4th Today's Special, actually we have one more waiting in the wings. We gave you a little sneak peek earlier. We've got our cordless vacuum coming up next. So we have all 50 states, plus we have the islands. We have Kauai, Maui, Oahu, Long Island, and Puerto Rico. I've got family in Kauai. So if you do want Hawaii, there are 10 left. Oh, wow, 10 left in Hawaii? Okay, Kauai is such a beautiful place. That would be near and dear to my heart. We've got family that lives out there part of the time. Long Island, we got all of you. Long Island, we got all of you covered out there. We got Oahu, we got Maui, we got Puerto Rico, we got Michigan. We also, oh, that's the UP. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Not many people live in the UP, but it's just nice to know that we're thinking of you. I've driven through there. There wasn't much there, but it was beautiful. For those of you that want, was there a couple states that were selling out? Vermont is getting limited. Oregon getting limited. Dakotas are going fast. What about, oh, Illinois is going fast. Okay, what about West Virginia? What was the story? West Virginia sold out.
Oh, wow.
Well,
already.
So what you're going to do, you're going to grab your state and you're going to enjoy free shipping on this too. That is a big deal. We've got free shipping on our Today's Specials, and that's also really impressive. Not to mention you can take the next 5 months to pay this off interest-free. This would be a great gift for the person who has everything and you're like, I don't know what to get.
They don't have this.
My mother-in-law, my son-in-law, my cousin, my neighbor, someone who's getting married. I got to show up. I want to come to the party without being empty-handed. They make great gifts, don't they?
That's right. You also mentioned that if you don't want to give someone the entire gift, you can split it up into different pieces. So you can keep the board for yourself, give the board to someone else. So I want to go over this again because you do get this board. Again, about 50% bigger than our original state-shaped cutting board. You get this really cool salt cellar. I like to call this like the salt box, basically, or the storage box, because it's not just for salt. We have over here cotton balls, and you can put paper clips, anything you want. Keep this in your bathroom, in your kitchen. It really is a nice little storage box that swivels, so the top will swivel off, and then there is a magnetic piece right here, so it clicks right back into place. Again, it's engraved with your state that you choose. You're going to get this mixing spoon here, and then you're going to get the 4-piece charcuterie set. So you
Isn't
really
that pretty? It's even engraved. Even the spoon's engraved.
Yeah.
Even the spoon is beautiful.
How fun is that?
And let's show everybody. I think I have the knives set up here so you can see all of them. Because again, these are things that you usually have to buy separately. This is real wood. This is solid stainless steel. You get the nice white spatula. You get the narrow spatula. You get the cheese fork. You get the cheese knife. I mean, these are all included for you. So you get a total of, I did the math, I think 7 pieces, because you get the board and you get 6 accessories.
That's right.
That's $5 a piece.
That's amazing.
You get the board, you get the knives, you get the salt cellar, you get the spoon. It's like $5 for each one. No one else is doing this. This is one of our most highly reviewed items we have in our kitchen category. You love Totally Bamboo, but it's not every day we have it as a Today's Special. We have the biggest size. We have the exclusive value with all the extras, and they're meticulously designed. You're going to be so impressed. Also, that engraving, it doesn't wear off, does it,
Lindsay? It does not, no, because it is laser engraved. Again, like in the video, it is laser etched with a laser into the bamboo, so it's not going to wear off. It's not going to rub off. When you get this home, you also will notice that it's got a really smooth coating, and that's because it's coated with a food-safe lacquer. So you can be safe to serve your, that you're serving your food on it. It also washes really, really well. We recommend just warm water and soap, and your food will just slide right off. So it is so easy to care for. It, it's a really great gift to give because it's such low maintenance.
I love that, and unfortunately, Long Island Your island just sold out. You're gonna
Oh,
have to go for
no.
New York, okay? I still got New York. You can choose your state. You can choose your accent. But we all have states that are near and dear to our heart. And maybe you don't live in your home state. This is that little piece that will bring back those memories. These are the connections that tie us together with family and friends around the country. So I think you're gonna be so happy with these. They're just massive too, 2 to 4 pounds. And some of them are really, really big. So they come in a big box with all the free shipping and everything you need. It's a beautiful gift. It's a great idea. Thank you, Lindsay.
Thanks, Sarah.
This is such a great idea. Remember, this is a small family-owned business.
That's
and
right.
Lindsay's second generation. She literally grew up in the
That's
business.
right. And thank you for supporting us.
We're so happy that you are here for today's specials on the 4th. I just want to remind you about the